Mom, I'm bored.
Hi, I'm Amy. This is Cody. I blog over at aimforacreativelife.com. Are you parents tired of hearing the word bored? Well, as I like to tell my kids, boredom is caused by a sleeping imagination. So it's time to wake those imaginations up. Let's hop in the van and let me show you where you can do just that. This is where I'm about to give up the number one location that my kids like to go in bad weather, or anytime really. Well, we're here. Seriously, we could live at the library. If you still think that the library is a place where little old ladies in glasses are gonna come up to you and shush you, well, it's not. It's a lot different than that now. It's actually pretty exciting. As you'll hear in the clip, the library is not necessarily a quiet place, which is great if you're a little kid who has a hard time being quiet. So they just announced toddler time in the meeting room. The librarians get out some fun instruments for the kids or some scarves for the kids to dance around with and move their bodies. One reason it's also my favorite place to go is because as I embrace minimalism, I can take the kids there and they'll say, "Mom, I want this," or
I want to have this.
"Can I get that?" And I'll say, yes you can. Put it in the cart. When you and your kids are all done enjoying your library haul, you don't have to keep that stuff around in your house anymore. Put it right back in your bags or your cart and head back to the library, and they can deal with organizing the books.
This is the digital area. They've got audiobooks, layaways, layaway views, How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight, and other tales. So it's like a little video screen that the kids can watch. Or these are actually tablets. Mr. Rogers! That's pretty awesome. You can get these out for 7 days, and they've got these little covers that are protective silicone. This computer station here is my daughter's favorite thing to do when she comes. She likes the music and art part. Graphic novels for kids, and this was my kid's favorite. They've got different clubs. That's what you saw on the computer. ABC Mouse is free at the library. The non-fiction section is quite fun. There's the no-nonsense guide to grammar. There's elephants can paint too.
All of us have heard the saying that knowledge is power, and for kids it really is. As they're figuring out the world, young kids like mine want to know how things work, and I love when they have a question, just taking them to the nonfiction area and getting a book on whatever they have a question about, and we read things together to figure out the world.
Remember when I was a kid, my brother and I tried to learn juggling. My son would definitely love this book, so I think I'll get it for him. There is Star Wars Maker Lab. That's pretty cool. The Kid's Guide to Paper Airplanes. Let's see. Out of the box. We love cardboard craft. Oh yes. I feel like every parent needs this one. Yes. Unlock your imagination. More than 250 boredom busters. You can get that for summer parents. There's Mother's Day crafts. I can make jewelry. Let's see. Ooh, Stitch Camp. That looks good. Easy Readers, which is where we've been spending some time. And then it goes over to the fiction. This is our favorite section over here, the superhero and Lego section. Oh, and Star Wars. We like Star Wars too.
What?
Do you want to do one of those magnet activities? These are pretty cool.
When I was a kid, I used to listen to a radio broadcast called Adventures in Odyssey. and in it the characters could jump into something called an imagination station and be transported to somewhere, like maybe back in history or wherever their imagination took them. And that's what the library is to me and my kids. There are a few libraries that have special locations called Storyville, which are just like little towns set up inside the library where your kid can go play for free if they're 5 and under. They have different learning centers and different dress-up things and just different ways to engage the kids. So I don't know if you have that around you, but it's worth checking it out. I hope that you'll find out what's going on at your local library, see what different programs are going on, and what different things you can check out.
Cody is glad we were back from the library with our bunch of library books. We just keep them in this so that we don't get them mixed up with our books, and the kids are having fun with their free haul from the library.
So the next time you need a mini vacation when the weather's bad, or you just want a place for a free pseudo shopping trip, head to your local library. And if this video has gotten you excited about finding out what's going on at your library, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. They have different learning centers.
What is that? Look at that pig. You got it. Yeah. Okay.
Probably shouldn't have thrown it.
This is Cody, and he really wants a scratch. Ooh!